Hello my lovelies, Susie with you today from Susie Mac Creations. Thank you very much for coming to visit my channel. I hope you're all well and welcome everyone. I'm here to complete the decorating of my Lavender Dreams folio. You'll have to excuse me. I've caught I don't know, I've caught a bug or I've got a summer cold. Well, it's not summer, not here anyway. But I've got a really horrible cold. But I wanted to come and finish this off just in case it gets any worse. So excuse me if I don't speak all the way through. I'll do my best to fill you in on what I'm using and what I've chosen. So what we'll do is we'll just get on and finish off our lovely little folio. As I said, the outside has been decorated, the inside has been decorated. I've sewn in the signature just with a 3 pamphlet stitch, and we're about to do the front cover. And for that I've chosen to go with the staggered pockets. I just love these staggered pocket styles. So I've made a couple of big tags for journaling or for photographs. And I've chosen the lovely lavender Dreams floral paper as my larger pocket. And I'm taking a tip from Amanda and just adding a 1/4 inch tape on the bottom, just to save on the bulk. And then I've chosen this beautiful lady with the dove. I'm sure it's a dove. She's holding the dove with the butterflies and the beautiful lavender flowers, and oh, it's just so pretty, and the little tag in the windows. So that's going to go on here, but I have made a true pocket. So, and as you know, we've gone through all the measurements and everything. So without further ado, we're going to put these down. I'll pop this to the side while I take off my tape. Excuse me if you hear me sniffing, there's nothing I can do about it, but I wanted to get this finished, well, the decorating part finished anyway, so that I can go on to my next project, which is going to be the lovely recipe keeper kit. I'm going to enjoy making that, so I'm just going to line it up at the bottom and make sure it's evenly spaced both sides. There we go. I'll just grab my bond folder and just burnish it down. Okay, and we're going to put this lovely large tag or journaling card in here, just with the butterfly peeking out. And then we will go and take the tape off this one. My lovely friend made me this beautiful pokey tool, but I wish it had a wee sharper point on it, but it's still beautiful and I still use it a lot. But with my arthritic fingers, it's hard to catch it sometimes. So here we go, bear with me. Anyway, how are we all doing? As I said, I've got this stinking cold. Don't know where I got it from. Actually, I think I do. I went to visit my brother yesterday and he had a cold. And I must have caught it when I was giving him his goodbye cuddles. Just lining it up at the bottom here so that it's nice and flush with the next pocket underneath. So probably that's where I caught it. Dear. There we go, and we will add our other tag in there. So we have got, that's the front cover done. As I said, that's all been decorated, and I have sewn in my signature here. And all these paper clips are all the bits and bobs that I've made to go in and decorate the pages. So shall we do that? And then we can possibly do a final flip through. I'll just get rid of all this excess paper. Okay, so let's say off we go. The signature, it's got, let me see. Whoops. I'll do that there. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, and 22. It's 44 pages back to front for decorating and for journaling in, or adding photographs in, entirely up to the person that's going to receive it. So all I've done on the first inside page, nothing on these beautiful images. They need nothing, and I'm not going to spoil them by adding excess ephemera pieces. I've added 3 little banners just with scraps of paper that were left over. This is a doily made with the Martha Stewart doily punch system, and again, beautiful papers. I've just added a little word that says journal. So we turn this over, and I made, get rid of that, I made a little side cluster using the bingo card, butterfly, some of the papers left over from the collection, and some netting, but it's got little flecks of, if I bring it really up close, little flecks of, it's like snow, but it's very pretty. So I wanted to use that. So let's go and see if we can get this down. And I may need to pump my glue press. Come on, out you come. No. Again, I left it overnight and I shouldn't have. So we'll just get a little pin and we'll clear the nozzle. That should be it. And we're going here and just one straight line up here. And we're going to add that on to our page, and that will become a lovely tuck spot for an ephemera card. We'll leave that out and let that dry. On to the next page, and I've already added just a very small pocket at the bottom. Using, I don't know if you can see, but this was a misprint. But the 2 butterflies came out quite prominent, so I thought I'm going to use it. And I've just added a large tag and put one of the words from the kit up top, serendipity. I love that word, serendipity. I made a corner tuck spot, and again using some of the cut out ephemera from the kits, and I think this was from the embellishment builder kit, if my memory serves me right. And just another tag with this beautiful lady. Nothing on this page. Turn this over, and I fussy cut out at the bottom of one of the A4 fold over pages. I've used that pretty floral paper again and just back this onto cardstock and then fussy cut round, and this will hold a little booklet. And I've used, again, this was a misprint, I put it in the wrong way and it came out upside down. So I've just covered that slightly with some washi tape, which I had in my stash. I have some very pretty lilac purpley washi tape, so I've just used it rather than throw away the whole image. A little tag with some lavender seam binding, vintage seam binding goes in there. A little bingo ticket pops in there, and that's that. Nothing on this page. That beautiful bird with the postcard and the key and the tag and the butterflies. Turn it over and we have a pocket that I made from one of the the printables. And I printed this lady 2 to a page. So that I could do various things with her. But I just made a pocket using my inch punch to punch a little notch in it. So we'll pop this down. And I'm just going to use my glue press. And I'm going to center it. Just like so. And this is a index card that I've decorated using, again, some of the lovely mesh fabric. Serenity, a butterfly, and again one of the cut aparts, and a bingo ticket. So, and that will go in there very nicely. Another one of the Martha Stewart doilies. Like so, nothing on here. This is for writing on. Here we have, if you remember when I showed you me doing the inside of the journal, I printed out 2 to a page on vellum, and this was left over, so I made another pocket, and I've just added this lady who's on the front, obviously, and again I've used some lavender seam binding, and I've glued it at either end so that it doesn't fray, it doesn't move, and this is just some of that lovely material again, so that goes in there. Just a plain page. This is the center, and all I've done is I've added 2 little 1/2-inch circles with the butterflies on them to marry up with the beautiful paper. Turn over, nothing here. I already added a side cluster, and again using some of the ephemera, cut apart ephemeras, the bingo card, the beautiful bird cage, and I think these are foxgloves, I'm not sure, and another little piece of ephemera, and that tucks in there with the lovely summer seat and the little vase. Turn over, just a plain doily this side, and I printed on this side, doing nothing on this page. Here we have, I'll take these out, a hidden paper clip, as you can see, with the butterfly, just odds and sods of papers left over, and I made that into a little tuck spot which holds a guest check and a beautiful feather ephemera card. Turn that over, and the other side, obviously, you can pop in another couple of little ephemera cards. Here, nothing. Kept it plain for journaling or a photograph. Beautiful papers, need nothing doing with them. And here we have another hidden paper clip, but this time it's on the top. And I had some washi tape. I found this in my stash. I've had it for years and years. And it's a Prima lilac lavender washi tape, and I thought, well, it even says lavender on it. I thought I'm going to use that. So these little pieces here are from that. This piece here is from the Prima one, and this piece here is from my little washi tape in the corner there, just to decorate the page and take the bareness away from it. We'll pop that, oops, pop that back on there. I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Pop that back on there, and this holds another little ephemera card and just a little ticket that was left over. All I did was I punched out the corners using my little hole punch. Turn it over, and we have again the back, which takes just leftover paper put onto a file card. That goes in there, and another little ephemera card. Here is the bottom of that page again that I cut out earlier. I think it's, let's see if we can find it. Here it is. So I've just done exactly the same. If you like something, duplicate it. Why not? Where was it? It wasn't there. And it wasn't there. Was it here? Yes, it was. So we're going to add that on here. And I've just done a fancy border corner, and I've done this throughout the journal. Every page has got this lovely little corner on it. So that's the wrong one. Let's go ahead and do this. And we shall pop that down like so. Get my bond folder and just burnish it down, make sure that glue doesn't seep out. And we shall pop that in there with the Lavender Dreams up the top. Nothing on this page. That, and this is just a little bottom pocket, tiny bottom pocket with just some leftover papers, some of that fabric again, one of the words from the collection, a little bit of lace, and the butterfly with the stitching on it. So we shall pop that down too. I keep going for that small one, and I should be using the small one, but it really doesn't matter. Pop that over there. I'll probably have to make one or two more tags, or use some ephemera cards, which is not going to be a problem. Just to add into the little bits that I'm adding on here. But again, that will take another large tag or ephemera card. So that's that one done, and that's us at the end. So I may as well do the flip through now. So let's get rid of these. Our little folio journal measures 7.5 by, oops, put that there, 5 3/4. It has the 44 page inside. We have our pockets that we've just finished off. We open it up, we have our envelope policy closure, which holds 2 nice ephemera cards done on file cards so that you can write on them. Now, I've seen something coming off there, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. just to secure it down. It's probably the string that's caught it. So that holds that. Wrap it back up, and then we open up. We have a side tuck with 3 lovely miniature tags that I printed 2 to a page, so that gave me 6. These just pop in here nicely. You could add other things in there. This is the vellum pocket that we did on the second video number 2, and I've just added a guest check, a tag, ephemera card, another little ephemera card, and a bingo card. Then we have our front cover of our signature, and we've gone through this, but I'll just quickly take you back through again. Hang on, I need to make something for here. I thought I had something. Did I use it? I bet you I did. We'll take one of these out just now. That could pop in there. Then we have a pocket with the word. I may go in at a later date and put some more words in, but I won't actually add any more ephemera to it. We have the cutout pocket with ephemera, beautiful bird, another pocket with the card in it, index card, and our vellum pocket with this pretty lady, centre, side cluster, and again hidden paper clip, and the back of the hidden paper clip. Nothing, journaling, beautiful. This could be journaling as well, but we have another hidden paper clip. This time it's a top loading one. And we have our floral cutout pocket. Beautiful. You could journal on this as well. Journal on this. I will make something for that tuck spot. That's our signature. We open up, and this is the centre, and it's the same as the front. I did a double layered pocket that holds again ephemera writing space with the cutter parts and some of the words and some of the washi tape. And beautiful tag, a small tag, bingo card, and just some paper that was left over that I thought I would use up. Here we have our waterfall, and this is magnetized so that it keeps it closed. We open this up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 photograph opportunities. Well, it's 12 really, because you've got the top and you've got the inside. I didn't decorate the inside, just kept it the way it was. You can put a photograph on here as well. That closes. We come over here, inside back pocket. We just I think I did this one on video 3. I just made 2 pockets and added ephemera tags and a little bingo card, and it's the same here, only it goes the other way. And you open this up because this folds in so that this keeps it closed, that closes over, and it stands up beautifully so that it can go on a shelf or whatever. Now I will say this folio was lovely to make, and I honestly, it's not mine, it's not my ideas. I've tweaked it slightly to suit me, but it came from one of Amanda's superb tutorials. I think the only thing I did different was maybe the signature, the double pocket, and the waterfall. And I'm sure that's what I did differently. Everything else is basically come from Amanda's ideas. Anyway, that's this Lavender Dreams is complete, it's finished, it's gone. And now to move on to my next project, which is going to be the fabulous recipe keeper. collection. And I'm going to be making that for someone very, very special, who knows nothing about it, but who won't see it while it's being made. So thank you very much for staying with me and visiting. I look forward to seeing you again in the very near future. So take care and bye-bye for now.